Experimental embryology. Introduction. Plant tissue culture broadly refers to the in vitro cultivation of plants, seeds, and various parts of the plant body like the organs, embryo, tissues, single cells, protoplasts. The cultivation process is invariably carried out in a nutrient culture media under aseptic conditions. Plant cells have certain advantages over animal cells in culture system. Unlike animal cells, highly mature and differentiated plant cells retain the ability of totipotency. Totipotency means the ability of change to meristematic state and differentiate into a whole plant. So, what is a meristematic tissue? Meristematic are a group of actively dividing cells. Totipotency is the ability of a single cell to divide and produce all the differentiated cells in an organism. Spores and zygotes are the example for totipotent cell. That is, a single cell can be regenerated into an entire plant. The culture of plant tissue culture in vitro involves the following steps. First one is formulation of culture medium. Second is selection of explant. Third one is sterilization of explant. Fourth is inoculation of the explant. Fifth one, incubation. Sixth is transfer of the culture, that is subculture and regeneration. Seventh one is hardening or acclimatization. And the eighth is transfer of plantlets to the field. So, these are the steps. Explant, any part of the plant that is used for culturing. It is surface sterilized, then inoculated in the media, then it leads to the formation of callus. Then calyx is taken in a test tube and new plantlets arise. There will be regeneration of shoot and roots, and later they are transferred to the field. That is hardening process. Formulation of culture media. Plant cells and tissues require a proper nutrient medium for their growth and development. The medium must contain the following components, mainly a carbon source, and the carbon source is sucrose. And they require macronutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sulfur. They also require micronutrients like iron, manganese, zinc, boron, copper, molybdenum, and chlorine. Then organic supplements like coconut milk, tomato juice, potato extract, or yeast extract. And in addition to that, they require vitamins. Formulation of culture media, that is, they also require hormones like IAA, indole acetic acid, naphthalene acetic acid, that is NAA, 2,4-D, and kinetin. Gelling agent example is agar, and the pH should be between 5.5 and 5.8, which is suitable for cell growth So the pH of the medium should be adjusted to 5.5 to 5.8. Different media are used for plant tissue culture. They are often named after the discoverers who formulated the media. Coming to the first one, that is MS medium. It was formulated by Murashige and Shuk in 1962. B5 medium, formulated by Gamborg and co-workers in 1968. And so on, like SH medium, LS medium. Selection of explant. Explant or any excised part of the plant to be used in tissue culture, like axillary buds, or it can be leaf and stem segments, root tips, shoot tips, and the ovary and even endosperm can be used. Always, young and healthy parts of the plants are selected as explants. Sterilization of explants. So, after selecting the explant, these explants are sterilized using different types of disinfectants like sodium hypochlorite or calcium hypochlorite, silver nitrate, bromine water, mercuric chloride, hydrogen peroxide, etc. and different types of antibiotics. Later, these explants are used for inoculation. The sterile explant is inoculated on the surface of the solidified nutrient medium under aseptic conditions, that is, they should be free from contamination. Laminar airflow can be used for this inoculation process. The next step is incubation. Incubation is done at 25 to 20 degree centigrade with a relative humidity of 50 to 60% with 16 hours of photo period. After defined period of incubation, an unorganized and undifferentiated, that is, there will be no root and shoot, an undifferentiated mass of cells known as callus is obtained from each explant. In some cases, root and shoot directly develop from the explant after incubation. The next step is transfer of the callus and regeneration. The callus obtained from incubation of the explant is transferred into another medium and re-incubated. Plantlets regenerate from the callus with the induction of roots and shoot directly from the callus. The next step is hardening or acclimatization. Hardening is the gradual exposure of the plantlets for acclimatization or adjustment to the environmental conditions. That is, from controlled tissue culture room to the outer environmental condition. Next is transfer of these plantlets to the field. After hardening process, the plantlets are transferred to either greenhouse or to the field conditions outside. And now these plantlets will grow into independent and healthy plants. Importance of plant tissue culture. A large number of plants have identical features to the parents can be produced by this method. Adult plants can be produced within a short period of time. Many plantlets can be produced without seeds. Healthy and disease-free plants can be propagated by this technique. Endangered plants can be preserved or conserved by this